Next flow. Hello everyone. Welcome to Saklavijja YouTube channel. In the last episode, we have discussed Eamcet 2009, the question paper, up to 50 questions. Today, I will discuss the rest of the problems. So now, let us move to the 51 problem. Okay. Hi, Lavanya. Now 51 problem is circles. That means regarding to circles, number of common tangents are given and you are asked to find the least value of alpha. So that means actually in the second equation alpha is not given, but number of tangents are given that 4. So then you need to find out alpha value. So that means with the help of direct common tangents and transverse common tangents, both will be 4. Using that concept, we need to solve this question. This 51 is the question is on actually circle chapter. Next 52 is also on circle chapter. That is actually finding the equation of the circle. Some subject to the condition, some conditions are given. But moreover, the 49, 50, 51, 52. The questions are from circle chapter itself only, but they are actually level 2 questions. Level 2 questions. So next 52nd question is also from circle chapter, and as well as 53 is also from circles. That is concentric circles. The concentric circles means they have the same center but different radii. That concept, actually using that concept, actually we need to find the values. So next, actually that means from circle chapter we can expect 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 marks. The weightage of circles in Eamcet maybe tentatively we can say that 5 to 6 questions. 5 to 6 questions. And next 54th questions is parabola. So that is actually locus problems. So that means you need to concentrate more on the locus problems on parabola. That means conic sections under parabola chapter. 54 question. And 55th question also from parabola. So that means in this question you are asked to find out the length of the chord. So length of the chord means actually both the questions 54 and 55 are from the parabola chapter itself only. So now that means from parabola chapter we can expect 2 or 3 questions. 2 or 3 questions. So next the 56th question is from ellipse chapter. So ellipse actually here if you observe the question paper, there will be direct MCQs, multiple choice questions. Options will be given option 1, option 2, option 3, option 4 like that. But whereas actually some they are called direct questions, but beside that direct questions, match type questions may be given, and assertion and reason type questions may be given, and also the statement questions will be given. So let us have a discussion on first of all matching type. So that means 1 and 2, 1 sub 4 or 5 questions will be given, and whereas in second section you have the solutions you need to match, and 1 is A or 2 is B, and like that you need to do the combinations. So then you need to select the answer. So that means actually it takes a lot of time actually regarding. So next, an ellipse assertion and reason means actually one statement will be given and supporting reason that will be given, that is actually a reason will be given. So for example, let me say one question. The value of root of 1 minus sine square 100 degrees into secant 100 degrees. What is the value? That is, for example, assertion statement. Reason: root of x square is equal to x when x greater than 0. So whether this actually the reason will support the assertion or not, we need to check. So that is the assertion and reason type questions. So that from ellipse chapter it has been appeared. And 57th question is also ellipse chapter. That is simple. That is a concept on the normal. So normal to the ellipse itself, the standard equation x square by a square plus y square by b square is equal to 1. This is 57 question. So now uh, 58 question is from hyperbola. Hyperbola is the, this time what happened means actually direct question has been asked. Direct question, that is product of the perpendiculars from any point to its asymptotes. So asymptotes means x square by a square minus y square by b square is equal to 1 is the standard form of the hyperbola. We know that actually asymptotes is x square by a square minus y square by b square is equal to 1, and product of the perpendiculars from any point to the asymptotes you need to find out. So that is the standard form, a square b square by a square plus b square. So that means standard result. This is very easy question. We can say that this is the level 1 question. So this is very important question from hyperbola. So from that means hyperbola, one question is appeared. Sishu, Alekia, I will be coming to later definitely. Just I am going through the even your chart also. So first let me complete this analysis. After that I will discuss your, I will actually clarify your doubts. Manideep and etc. Alekia, Soumya. Okay. Just Anil Kumar Reddy, concentrate on first of all this the question paper analysis trends. So after that definitely we shall move to the your charts. Next now 59th question is 3D geometry question. 3D geometry question, that is two vertices of a triangle are given, that is the actually tried triplet form, that is actually we can say that x1 y1 z1 x2 y2 z2 and centroid is given, and find the third vertex. So very simple question. This is also level 1 question from 3D geometry. Even in 2D geometry also we have this concept. The same concept can be applied for 3-dimensional geometry also. So 60th question also 3D geometry, that is the actually length of the median asked 3D geometry. That means from 3D geometry 2 questions we can expect. So two questions, that means 2 or 3 questions, that may change paper to paper. So that means next from the 61 is a question, what is the triplet form? Triplet form means actually we can say that generally order pair is x1 x comma y form, whereas triplet we can say that x1 y1 z1. That means x-axis, y-axis, z-axis. So very good question you asked, Emachandra. That's correct. What the triplet form means? Triplet is a x1 y1 z1 or 1 comma 2 comma 3 point like that. So they need 3-dimensional plane. So next now 61 question is vector algebra, that is the equation of a plane. This is also direct question, equation of a plane. 62nd question is limits question, limit chapter, that's the calculus part. So in limits chapter, that is 1 to the power of infinity form. So actually in limits 1 to the power of infinity form is very important, and also moreover sandwich theorem is very important. That's called squeeze principle also. Yesterday somebody asked me that question regarding to the, in comments they asked sandwich theorem and squeeze theorem. That is also very important. So next from the 63rd question is continuity. That is a standard problem. In general, most of the questions are standard problems has been asked. That comes under level 1 question itself only. That means from the limits and continuity chapter last year, the 2 questions were asked. From limits 1 mark, and for continuity is also 1 mark. Next, 64th question is derivatives question. That is f of x equals to cos h inverse of 1 minus x by 1 plus x. Find f dash x. So let me repeat the question. If f of x is equal to cos h inverse of 1 minus x by 1 plus x, find f dash x. That means first we need to know the derivative of cos h inverse x. What is the cos h inverse x? So that means cos h inverse x derivative is, we know that 1 by root of x square plus 1. So that means instead of x, we need to substitute 1 minus x. Again, we need to differentiate 1 minus x by 1 plus x. That is in the form of ax plus b by cx plus d. That already explained you, ad minus bc by cx plus d whole square, so that this problem can be done using very simple problem, that is, so derivatives. And 65th is also derivatives, that is actually match type problems has been given. I already discussed match type problems means in section 1 the 4 questions will be given, this side is in 2 second part answers will be given, but based on that is in integer function bracket function asked the question. That is also mod functions are there, as well as integer greatest integer function problems were given. This is also typical problem because actually 4 questions are there. These 4 questions we need to solve. So how to solve the sandwich problem? I mean any hit. Okay, so I will discuss definitely Anil Kumar Lucky, definitely, and Satish. How to solve sandwich problem? Okay, how many marks should I expect from limits? From limits means 2 or 3 questions definitely will come in the examination. So next 66th question is tangents or normals. So this is also one typical problem has been asked. Sai Kanmuri, what are the most weighted chapters in maths? That only I have been discussing now presently. Asif Ali, hi. Next, 66 question is tangents and normals. So here some interesting problem is given. Dy by dx given, that is 4. d2y by dx square is given -3. And you are asked to find out d2x by dy square at P, the point P. So that is tangents and normals, this question. And 67 question is errors and approximates. So definitely errors and approximates, we expect only one question. Only one question. That's also here also very typical question asked. Generally, in the previous examination, they used to ask sine inverse sum 62 degrees, 63 degrees, sorry, sine of 62 degrees, and tan of 45 degrees plus 1 minute, and such questions used to ask. But this time, the here the special type of question has been asked. That is tan inverse 0.999. So this is also so very simple concept. F of x plus delta x approximately equal to f of x plus f dash x into delta x itself only. So this is nearest to the 1 value. We can write 1 minus 0.001, where 1 will be the x value, whereas minus 0.0 will be the increment, we can say delta x. With the help of the formula f of x plus delta x approximately equal to f of x plus f dash x into delta x. Using that concept only, this can be solved. Okay, approximately more than pi by 4 value you will be getting. Okay, next is 67 question is errors and approximations. 68 question is tangents or normals. That is the problem on normal has been asked. So next 69th question is on derivatives. You are asked the number of real roots. Here number of real roots means generally we suppose that that might be question from quadratic equations, but that's not quadratic equations. Log x function and e power x function and sin x function is given. Then you need to differentiate and you need to find out. So that means you need to apply the application of the derivatives itself only. So this problem comes under derivatives, applications of derivatives. And next, the 7th question is maxima and minima. This is based on the concept of extreme values. That means maxima and minimum values. And that means, moreover, we can now conclude that as far as the last year paper is concerned, the weightage of differentiation, we can say that 64 derivatives, 65 derivatives, 66 also derivatives, 67 also derivatives, 68 also derivatives, 69. That means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 marks, and maxima and minima 7 marks. So that means total 7 to 8 marks from differentiation chapter weightage. We can say that even 7 to 8 marks. So that means Anil Kumar Lucky, you asked about the weightage of differentiation. Now I have been discussing same itself only. So that may vary between even 7 marks to 8 marks. So next is 71st question. 71st question is integrals. The integrals is standard form. That is 1 by ax plus b root of px square plus qx plus r form. Then we need to take ax plus b is equal to 1 by t. Then again this can be put in the form of 1 by root of a square minus x square, or 1 by root of x square minus a square, or 1 by root of a square plus x square, all the standard results. So thank you, Anil. Next, integrals. 71st question is integral chapter. Second is 72 question also on integration. That's very simple question. That is integral. That is also actually integration. We can divide into 2 parts. One is indefinite integrals as well as definite integrals. Now I have been discussing on indefinite integrals. The second question also indefinite integrals. That is very simple question. Integral of x cube plus 2x by x to the power of plus 4 dx. It's very simple. You need to split the numerator into 2 terms. x cube by x to the power of 4 plus 4 and plus 2x by x to the power of 4 plus 4. That means x cube by x to the power of 4 plus 4 means x to the power of 4 derivative with the actually here 4x cube. X cube will be the part of the derivative. Generally f dash x by f of x you will be getting. The plus next one is 2x integral 2x by x to the power of 4 plus 4. This x to the power of 4 you can write x square whole square. So that will be 1 by a square plus x square tan inverse form you will be getting the answer. So that means Sai, what is the weightage of integrals? Is that I am discussing the weightage of integrals is here 71, 1, 2, 3, 4 marks. In indefinite integrals weightage is 4 marks. So now wait for a while. So we shall have a discussion on even definite integrals, the weightage of the definite integrals. So 75th question is that is actually 74th question. Let me emphasize once again because that is the reduction formula. The reduction formula direct integral of secant x to the power of n dx. So that means I suggest you all of you that better go through the all the reduction formulae in indefinite integration. Integral of sin x to the power of n dx, integral of cos x to the power of n dx, integral of tan x to the power of n dx, integral of cot x to the power of n dx, integral of secant x to the power of n dx, and next integral of cosecant x to the power of n dx, integral of x to the power of n e power x dx also you need to remember. Okay, they are the standard results because if you remember the standard results easily you can solve that problem. And 75th is from definite integrals. Definite integrals. That is actually integral pi by 4 to pi by 2 cot x to the power of 9. Once again, you need to apply the reduction formula itself. That is integral of cot x to the power of n dx so that we can apply the limits. You will get the answer. So 76th problem is definite integrals but the periodic function. The based on the periodic concept. Periodic concept means f of x plus t is equal to f of x. For example, if f of x is a function, f of x plus t is equal to f of x, then t is the least value. We say that f of x is the periodic function. So for example, if you consider f of x is equal to sin x, whether it is a periodic function or not, we can check it. So just if you put x for 2 pi plus x, f of 2 pi plus x is equal to sine of 2 pi plus x. That is sine of 360 plus x is sin x. So that means we are getting f of 2 pi plus x is also f of x. So Pragati, hi. Okay, f of 2 pi plus x is also f of x. That's why the f of x is said to be a periodic function of 2 pi. That's why the period of sin x is 2 pi. Similarly, the period of cos x is also 2 pi. So you expect what will be the period of tan x? So period of tan x is, okay, so period of tan x is pi. Okay, next now in periodicity, in trigonometry we shall have the more discussion on that one. Definitely we shall discuss. So while discussing the trigonometry chapter. Okay, Lavanya, explain. Okay, is it necessary to learn areas in integration? Okay, now this time it has not been given, but we may expect from the areas also. But areas also will be getting. So good evening, Rakesh. Okay, next 77 question is definite integration. That is application on greatest integer function. So greatest integer function is very important. It plays a vital role in all the problems. So next 78 is the differential equations. From differential equations, so this is also one of the interesting problems. What is given means here three concepts is given at a time. First, formation of the differential equation. Second is finding k and l, where k is the order and l is the degree. After that, you are asked to find out k plus l. This is actually complex problem. But first, we need to form the differential equation for the given respective subject. Okay. So now my voice may be audible. Okay. Right. So now the 79 question is a differential 79 question also differential equations. That is also variable separable problem. So variable separable means actually here the question, that question we have y minus x tan of y minus x and something. Y minus x is equal to t. We need to separate the uh, next variables and separables, separate, then we need to integrate it so that we get the answer. So 80, this is the last question. So that is